The Murari Brass Quintet took the floor.
A history fair will tell you more.
A middle school musical you will adore.
And hot rods, those engines sure do roar.
All this and so much more on Eagle Watch. Hello, Hot Pog, and welcome back to another edition of Eagle Watch. Alongside Daniel Carson, I'm Luke Farrell.
Let's get this show rolling with the segment on Forest Brook's Bowl-a-thon.
We're here at AMC Lanes in Comac for the annual Forest Brook Bowl-a-thon. Let's go check it out. What's happening tonight?
We're having a bowl-a-thon.
This is the Forest Brook Bowl-a-thon. It's an annual event that the PTA sponsors, and it's a big fundraiser for the school.
What is your favorite part of tonight?
Getting to see my friends and being able to have fun and bowl.
The raffles.
Having fun and paying for things.
Are you guys having fun tonight?
Yeah!
What's your favorite part?
Bowling. The food. It's fun bowling with friends. I love it. It's fun. Everyone being together and bowling together.
It's awesome.
I like it. Oh, it's fun. I think my favorite part is that you get to have fun with your friends.
We met up with the PTA moms that put this all together, and they gave us some insight on this event.
The fundraiser is for arts and education. It's to bring the assemblies and raise money for the PTA to be able to do that for Forest Brook Elementary School.
How do you think this positively affects the Hot Pot community?
I think it's a great way to bring the community together. You can see the turnout is incredible. Unfortunately, we always have to turn people away. It's a very popular event, and I think it just helps build a sense of school spirit.
What preparations went into making tonight happen?
We have a lot of our PTA staff that help us out to do this, but we also go to a lot of the different store owners and people from the community that own their own businesses, and they get sponsorship on our forum, and it benefits everybody, but mostly the kids. I think it's great because we have 240 children that come, which means that their parents are coming too, sometimes their siblings. It's a great night out. They're out of school, they're having fun, they just get to be kids for the night.
The goal is to raise money for the PTA, and all the money goes back to the children in assemblies and activities, carnival, and all different fun things for the kids.
Everyone had fun at the Forest Brook Bowl-a-thon.
Reporting for Eagle Watch, I'm Q Calabrese.
That story was a real strike. In other news, Amy struck a chord with some performers at the Acoustic Cafe. Let's check it out.
Hey Hot Pog, I'm here and I'm ready to rock at this year's Acoustic Cafe. Let's go check it out.
The purpose of tonight was to give students an opportunity to perform in a venue that we don't really offer anyplace else in the school. Usually it's concerts with chorus and orchestra and band, and this is an opportunity for people who are, playing guitar and singing solos and writing their own material to get up and showcase some of that.
The Acoustic Cafe was a really cool experience. It's great to see kids performing and expressing their talent in a lot of different ways. We had a really nice audience, parent support, a lot of student support, so I thought it was a great event.
It's a very rewarding experience to see all the students displaying and showcasing their talents, their musical talents, so very impressed with everyone, and we have a lot of talented students here, so it was really a great night.
Rocking bod, way around the room. What instrument do you play?
Oh, I play a little guitar, a very small guitar.
I play harmonica, I play bass, I play some guitar.
I play the piano.
Do I play any instruments? I can barely play my own voice, if that's the question. I spared the crowd my voice tonight.
What was your favorite act today?
I was very impressed by the progressive rock sounds of Chris Perret.
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go with Katie Truns because of the amazing ability to hold the crowd over while her music didn't play, and then when it did, she did even better.
I would have to say, as far as the singers, I was kind of torn between Gianna, and then Marie did that heart-wrenching song for her mother, and I was all verklempt and welled up. As far as instrumentally, Chris Perret actually rocked the Toccata in Fugue by Bach all over there on the bass guitar there. So I think Those were my top 3.
That Elise Zhao. She is such a gorgeous instrument, and I think we were all a little breathless after that.
I think Mark Latanzi definitely brought the badonkadonk. I think that's what the kids call it.
Acoustic Cafe was a great event for kids to showcase their amazing talents, and everyone had a great time. Reporting for Eagle Watch, I'm Emmy Chaudhry.
4 score and 7 years ago, Hauppauge held a history fair. Dylan was there to compete and bring us a story.
Hi, I'm Dylan Rice here at the Hauppauge History Fair, where students are showcasing their NHD projects. Let's do some research. What is this night all about?
This night is all about really sharing with the community what these kids have worked so hard since September to do, and really just displaying the exhibits and the documentaries and the websites. This is our 2nd year doing this. Last year was a really big success, and we made it even bigger this year by including the middle school kids and the parents as well.
It's an outstanding opportunity to highlight the work that our students have done for the history projects.
What is your topic?
We did a documentary on Walt Disney.
I did a paper on Eva Peron. I learned about it in AP World last year and I thought it was really interesting, so I decided to continue with that and learn more about her.
Walt Disney taught us that anything is possible through hard work and dedication.
We asked the Director of Social Studies, Mrs. Gordon, what was new this year.
Well, we've added the middle school, and it has an element still of chaos that we're working through. It's really improved because we've been able to really work on students' interview skills, both in the middle school and in the high school. And every year we learn something new, so we'll be debriefing and working on some new skills for everybody in April.
It's been a great night here at the Hauppauge History Fair, and it's definitely been a great night for me.
And me. And me.
Have a great night, Hauppauge.
There is a new Fine and Performing Arts Director here at Hauppauge. Jen gives us a chance to meet Mrs. Stegelmeyer.
Hi, I'm here at Mrs. Stegelmeyer's office, the new Director of Fine and Performing Arts. I'm here to learn a little bit more about her and her experience here at Hauppauge.
I have been teaching for 17 years. I taught elementary school, middle school, and high school music for the 3 Village School District for those 17. And I'm now in my 18th year here as the Director of Fine and Performing Arts.
What prompted you to get involved in the arts?
As a kid, I loved music, I loved dance, I loved theater, and I loved art. And I wound up spending most of my high school days in those classes. As much as I was a good student, that was really where my heart was. And so when I went on to my undergrad, I knew that I wanted to truly be involved in music, and I wound up getting a Bachelor of Music degree from SUNY Potsdam, Korean School of Music, and I also have a minor in art history because I loved art. I was just not fantastic at creating it, but loving it so much I wanted to make that a part of my undergraduate education as well.
Is there anything you would like to modify here in the Hauppauge Arts program?
I want to just keep advocating for our programs. Our students and teachers do such wonderful things. I want to keep giving them good publicity. I want to have them fulfill some of their long-range goals and keep giving our students the great opportunities that they have. We have a really unique program in that we have a dance program and a theater program in addition to music and art, and I want to keep those opportunities just thriving for all of our students.
What attracted you to work at Hauppauge?
I love teaching and I love advocating for arts programs. I was always a very big cheerleader for the music department in my old position, and I was always, around supporting all of the arts events. So it felt very natural to move into a role where I got to be a great advocate for arts programs for students. I had taught for 17 years and I loved it, but when this opportunity came up, it felt right to just make a change, and the opportunity just felt like it was really where I was supposed to be.
It seems like Ms. Stegelmeyer is adjusting well to the Hauppauge community. Reporting for Eagle Watch, I'm Jennifer Hugg.
High school band students were given an excellent opportunity to play alongside the Murari Brass Quintet. Here's Bridget with a story.
Hi, I'm Bridget Adams. Behind me in the auditorium is the Murari Brass Quintet workshop. Let's go take a look. The Murari Brass Quintet is a band of 5 members that travel to high schools to perform workshops. We asked some administration what the goals are for today.
It's going to expand them musically using the improvisation class. Certainly watching them work directly with the students is fantastic, giving them other ideas and suggestions, and reinforcing many of the things that they've heard from their teachers.
This is the Murari Brass Ensemble, and they came to work with our students who are in a student-run brass ensemble here, which would be trumpets, French horn, tuba, and trombone. And they did a full master class where they did improvisation with all the band students combined, and now some of the advanced brass ensemble are going to play one-on-one with these professionals before they put on a full concert. So it's really nice having them here, and we hope we can get them back here pretty soon.
We asked some students what they learned.
I learned a lot about improvising. We also learned how to conduct a large group with hand signals.
I learned how to be a conductor and how to control a group and be in control of everybody.
What lessons did you learn today?
Learned how to subdivide and breathe better. More intense breathing to get on the note more.
I learned how to play with a smaller group instead of like a bigger one and like keep time but be softer.
Do you think this program helped?
Yes, everybody got to see a professional group and it was fun.
Yeah, I think we all benefited from it and we had a lot of fun.
The 5 friends that make up this group are Sarah on the trombone, Stephanie on the tuba, Matt and Alex on the trumpet, and Jesse on the horn. Reporting for Eagle Watch, I'm Bridget Adams.
Another group taking the stage were the performers involved in this year's middle school musical. Katie went across the street to see their take on William Shakespeare.
Hey there, Hopog! I'm here at the middle school to check out this year's musical. It is yet again a Shakespearean twist. Let's check out As You Like It the Musical.
Men with pointy teeth and stuff.
Middle school students put a lot of hard work into this show. I spoke with students about what role they had in this production.
I'm Audrey. I'm a reporter. I'm the other Audrey. Active. I'm Touchstone. I am Amiens. I'm a shepherd. I'm Olivia. We're both Marion. Yeah. And I'm an announcer. I'm a goat. We're goats. And we're shepherds. I'm a goat, and I'm a beautiful. We're like...
Can you do an impression of a goat?
We're staying true! Like, we have to help, like, with props and move them on the stage. Like, there's going to be trees that people have to bring out in the middle of scenes. And I do, like, wrestling ropes, so we have to, like, hold them there and stuff like that.
I play Celia.
I play Orlando.
I play Touchstone. What was the biggest challenge for the show?
The biggest challenge was probably memorizing my lines because I was in the second act.
I checked in with the director, Mrs. Savronsky, to find out what the show is about.
This year's play, As You Like It, is similarly to last year's Midsummer Night's Dream, a complicated series of love stories, all intertwined. Lots of mishaps of falling in love with the wrong person and being in love with someone who's not in love with you. And sprinkled in are a lot of goats that play music in a band and also do gymnastics and fainting goats as well.
Also, I heard this is your last show. So what do you have to say about that?
Makes me very, very sad. We're really, really grateful and we feel really blessed to have had such an incredible 6 years here at Hop Hog, and I'm going to miss all of the kids, all of them.
Tomorrow, it's only a day.
The cast and crew worked really hard on putting this show together. It was an overall awesome show to see. Reporting for Eagle Watch, this is Katie Prudenti signing off.
Ah, the theater.
Mark Latanzi headed out to the Regional Science Olympiad competition in his first appearance as an Eagle Rock reporter.
Hi, I'm Mark Latanzi at this year's 2015 Science Olympiad competition. Let's check it out. So, what's your opinion of Science Olympiad 2015?
I mean, I think it's pretty great. Like we're Melville. Like we're definitely here to like
take home the competition.
You know, I like the change of scenery. It's usually at Ward Melville. Brought it out to Brentwood.
What's your favorite events? I only did one, Right to Do It.
Well, my favorite event was Maglev, but they got rid of that this year.
Yeah, that was a big upset.
Yeah, we placed last year, hoping to place again this year, but we got thrown out of that. So now our big event is It's About Time.
So far, the scrambler I think is really exciting, where the kids have to get the egg to move as close to the wall without cracking. And then the bridge building competition was also very exciting.
So how have Science Olympiad events helped out in the classroom?
Well, the events that I'm involved with typically are like the engineering events, and I think they're the best ones to incorporate, the math, science, and technology all together, and applying what you know behind the design that you create.
Definitely, kids get to see science principles in action. They get excited about this competitive event, so I think it's a great opportunity for the kids to get involved and have some enrichment to the curriculum.
Hi, this is Mark Latanzi signing out for Science Olympiad 2015. We all had fun. We'll see you next year.
I think that kid would make a great president.
I find that questionable.
I don't care what you think is questionable, Danielle, but guess what I do care about? Question of the month!
Hi, I'm Nicole Desmond, reporting for Eagle Watch. We went around the school to check out if senioritis was a real thing. Do you think senioritis is a real thing?
I definitely think that senioritis is a real thing, because after people start getting accepted to college, they think that all their hard work has paid off and they want to stop caring. And I think that it's okay because they worked hard for 4 years. And the last semester of senior year is definitely a time to relax and have some fun.
And do you think you have senioritis?
Definitely.
Because I don't care anymore. I have no desire whatsoever to do any schoolwork.
And why is that?
Because, to be honest, I'm already in college. I know I'm set to go in the future, so that makes me, happy, so I don't do anything.
No, school is so important, and I love it here. It's a lot of fun, and I love the homework that we get and all the work we get, and it's going to help us in our life. So, no, I love school.
Senioritis is a real thing. It comes halfway through the year because I go home and all I can think about is lobster traps. And I spend my Sunday 9 hours just thinking about lobster traps and Jillian.
It's a real thing.
I do. I mean, I mostly work with freshmen, but I coach a lot of seniors, and you definitely see it, especially when the weather gets nice and things like that. I think you get close to the end, like nobody quits a marathon in the first mile. Usually when it gets close to the end, people relax, and that's when they give up. And I think that's what happens. Kids just start to relax a little bit, and they don't take things as seriously, and it just kind of happens.
It's a real thing. I feel no motivation to do any work in class.
I mean, I personally care, but it's just, I think it's a thing for most people.
I'm actually coming down with it.
As you can see, many seniors admit to having senioritis. Reporting for Eagle Watch, I'm Nicole Desmond.
There you have it. Senioritis is real. You can clearly see from Exhibit A, Luke Farrell. But while some seniors might be a mess, at least they have nice cars. Dylan checked out some sweet rides in this edition of Hop Hog Hot Rods.
Hot Box students, rev up your engines. I'm Dylan Rice, reporting from Matt Breslin's trunk, here for Hop Hog Hot Rods.
Vinny Carlino inside of his car. Vinny, tell us a little bit something about it.
My car is teal colored, and it is a 2002 Chevrolet Malibu.
Vinny, it seems like you have some problems with your windows. Can you tell me what happened?
It's slow.
How many miles to the gallon?
14?
Tell us a little something about your bass system.
It has pretty good bass.
After checking out Vinny's hot rod, we went to see how Sarah's car rolled.
the Jetta's a pretty great car, you know, like 35 miles per gallon. She's a beaut on the inside. I don't really know what else to tell you. Got a sunroof, got some heated seats, all good stuff. Bluetooth music. I mean, all things girls know about cars.
And Sarah, what's the name of your car?
Her name's Lucy. She's a really classy lady, you know, Lucille Ball type.
Sarah, tell us about your ignition.
Well, the cool thing about the 2014 Volkswagen Jetta is that I got a push-to-start ignition. And another cool feature is I have a keyless access to my car, so I don't have to get my keys out, you know. I could just leave them in a bag or something, open my door. No one else can get in, you know.
All right, can you now show us what's in your trunk?
I can show you what's in my trunk. I got a lot of junk in my trunk. In the trunk, there are, it looks like Christmas decor, a Christmas tree stamped. I got, let's see, what are these? I got a first aid kit. Comes with a Volkswagen. What's inside? Let's check that out. This would be my first time looking at my first aid kit. I did not know half this stuff was in my car.
And Sarah, what do you want to do with your car?
I don't know, Dylan. Get in. We're going shopping.
After checking out Vinny and Sarah's car, it was clear that Hop Hog has some hot rods. Eagle Watch reporter and automotive enthusiast Dylan Rice signing off.
Danielle, my car's pretty hot. Geez, well, at least I can take some solace in the fact that I can do trivia better than anyone I know. Or at least better than these clowns Carly interviewed.
We walked around Hop Hog High School to see who knows their trivia. What is the smallest planet in the solar system?
Mars.
Mercury?
Pluto.
No.
Mercury.
Jupiter. Venus.
Oh no!
Mercury.
What planet is closest to the sun?
Pluto.
That's also Mercury.
Mercury.
Mercury. Pluto.
Mercury?
Yeah.
Mercury.
What planet is nicknamed the Red Planet?
Mars.
Mars.
Jupiter.
Mars.
Mars. Neptune. Mars. Mars.
What is the hottest planet in the solar system?
The sun. Jupiter.
Mercury.
Oh no!
Venus. Kentucky.
Huh?
Looks like that was some tricky trivia. Reporting for Eagle Watch, I'm Carly Nover.
Those kids sure know their science trivia. I've never seen something like that before.
Before? Bingo! I won! I beat you, Danielle!
Not again. Dylan went down to the Pines to check out the annual Pingo.
Hi, Dylan Rice here at the Pines Bingo Night, otherwise affectionately known as Pingo, where kids stop by to have some fun and get some books. P-I-N go!
This is Pingo, which is Pines Bingo for Books, and it's an event that the PTA puts out. It leads into our PARP week, which is Parents as Reading Partners. So hopefully the kids will bring home some great books to read there.
And what do the kids earn if they win?
They get a ticket, and they can redeem that ticket. We have a big table full of books, anywhere from kindergarten to 5th grade, and they can choose any book they'd like.
My favorite part about the night is when the kids win. It's so fun to see their faces, and they get really excited and start screaming. So it's a fun night for everyone.
It's when you hang out with your friends, and you win books when you get bingo.
What do you like about bingo?
I like the numbers getting called. Getting the books. Screaming at our numbers. Hanging out with friends. I like to get a chapter book. I like the American Gazelle books, and I want to get more.
You just won bingo. How do you feel?
Good.
What book did you win tonight?
I got this. It's called Nat Geo Amazing 100 People, Places, and Things That Will Wow You.
What book did you win?
Princess Academy. Bingo!
It's been a great night here at the Pines with Pingo. That's it for this story. I'm going to start another one. Signing off from Eagle Watch, I'm Dylan Rice.
The girls' varsity lacrosse team held an excellent fundraiser. Danielle and Allie take us to the Dodgeball tournament to check it out.
We're here at the Dodgeball tournament supporting Hop Hog Girls Varsity Lacrosse. Let's check it out. What are you fundraising for?
We're fundraising for our girls' lacrosse trip to Pennsylvania.
Tell us about this event going on tonight.
We're hosting this event for the girls' varsity lacrosse team. We have brackets set up and teams are playing 3 games in a row, and whoever wins stays in and whoever loses is out.
We asked some of the players what their favorite part of the night was. What's your favorite part of the night?
I love just being part of a team and getting to throw balls at everyone because it just releases a lot of stress and it's just a good time.
I think my favorite part is when they say go and you have to sprint to the balls, like to try to race them. It's like really fun.
You know, it's all about that win, you know?
Winning.
Hitting people with balls.
Winning. Favorite part of the night's gonna be playing dodgeball, but I gotta say, playing for Coach Pat just makes everything better.
I would say winning, definitely.
My favorite part of the night is when I get to hit some people in the face.
We went around to see how well everyone knew the 5 Ds of dodgeball. What are the 5 Ds of dodgeball?
Dodge, duck, dip, dig.
Dodge, dip, duck, dive, dodge. Don't die. I don't know.
Dip, dodge, duck. 5 Ds of dodgeball include dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Coach Patches over here taught us well.
That's right.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge.
Diamond dogs don't do dirty work.
Well, everyone definitely dodged, dipped, dove, ducked, and dodged tonight.
Reporting for Eagle Watch, I'm Danielle Carson.
And I'm Allie Novi.
It looks like that's all the time we have for this show.
The broadcasting class is working hard and we'll be back soon with another exciting edition of Eagle Watch.
Thanks for watching.
And have a great night. Stegelmeyer. Mrs. Stegelmeyer. Mrs. Stegelmeyer.
I feel like I have like marbles in my mouth. I feel like I have marbles in my mouth.
Oh, my nose is stuck. Oh! That's what I'm saying.
Luke Farrell. Not again! Thanks for watching.
And have a great night. Ah, the theater.
Thanks for watching.
And have a great night. Ah, the theater.